Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to some Dead Cells. Is that a double red? Wow, double red with extra jump and damage from projectiles being reduced. I really kind of want to just go into another brutality run if that's the case, because that's freaking amazing. So what could we do to make it maybe a little bit more interesting? We could take a balanced blade. It's actually a pretty decent weapon. We would also get red equipment other than the crossbow. And then there's King Scepter. Oh my god. It's fully red, but I don't like vampirism, and the AoE aura from the weird, what kind of just looks like a rune, is not that amazing. But I think King Scepter is actually bad. So I don't know, we could try... We could also roll crossbow. The possibility. Poison enemy crossbow. Plus 20% bonus damage, or balanced blade. Critical hits after 10 successive hits. And the damage goes up as you hit, right? Damage increases up to plus 90% when you strike repeatedly. Hold up. What is 559 times 1.9? 1062. So what the heck is 873? I don't understand the math of this. Damage increases up to 90%. Is that on top of the 873? So at a certain point, it'll do 90% more than 873 damage? That seems pretty good, right? That seems pretty good. Podge Champs Welcome says Promenade Ramparts, Bridge Run. We could do a, we could do Promenade, but if we do Promenade, you know, I'll just say my own thing here, which I always say, which is that if we do Promenade, I would very much like to do the prison cell, which gives you extra skulls. We could also, in theory, the damage from this is actually pretty decent. We could also, in theory, hold on, I read something in chat that was a very good point. Now I got to think about it. Roll sewers again, and then jump straight to the ramparts and get that path on the map. I intended to do it last run, but I failed to remember to do it, so we could do that and go up to the bridge. Now AJD says, why not survival so you can skew the off-stat chances? It's a very interesting idea, because we have high levels of brutality. If we get a multicolored scroll, at this point it's likely to be purple and green. So if we go to survival on this floor, next floor, we might get more survival as a result, and then we can turn this into a survival build. But I think I'm still gonna go brutality, just to keep scaling what we currently have. And brutality is fun, and I feel like out of all of the colors, oh, that's gonna cause a lot of hits because I was using my freaking bats like a moron. Because of all of the, out of all of the colors, I think that's the one that I need the most practice with anyways, so why not give it a go? Brutality. See if maybe we can practice our red build. I say I think I need the most practice with it because, you know, tactics is just ranged, which is easy. Survival is, you know, whatever the heck you want, and it's strong, so it's easy. I gotta stop getting hit by these damn enemies, though. AJD says I need practice with tactics. You see, I have a lot of preferences with tactics. There's a lot of items that I really, really, really enjoy with tactics and with survival, but I think brutality is the one that I have the least preferences with. It is the one where it's like, sure, this weapon seems okay, sure, this weapon seems okay, or sure, this weapon seems like garbage. You know, what do I like? I like Firebrand, and I mean, War Spear is pretty good just due to the raw damage output. But lately, I've been taking, that doesn't hit 10 times, does it? Lately, I've been taking Oiled Sword and Oiled Sword? and the blood sword. Not often, but often enough that I'm starting to get familiar with that. I have to sneeze. My lord, the allergies. They are certainly something today. Well, there's something every day. Just some days more than others. Let's keep going fast so we can keep the combo going, but I think, yeah, we're gonna fail it here. You know, the game wants me to go to the promenade. But again, you can't go promenade into prison depths, into ramparts. If you want to go promenade ramparts, you gotta do it directly. So I think we'll do sewers into ramparts. We're gonna skip the prisoners' quarters this time. If I can freaking remember, we'll try. Have I done the chest? Wow, no, just completely whiffed on it. AJD says, when I go tactics, I always go alchemic carbine and the Hakuto's bow. I mean, I love the Hakuto's bow. I think it's one of the strongest tactic items, but I also don't specifically go into something that is like fire or poison as a result of having the bow. Usually I just like to have the bow itself inflict poison. You're not always gonna get that though. What happened to the bats? Did they not come out? Dude, I hate the bat item. I think it might be one of the worst items in the game. And I don't even think that's a contentious opinion. I think that is an opinion that other people probably agree with. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these damn bats. Bowerick says, I need to go survival on higher difficulty since I need the health leech. No! My money! Let's go! I don't really think that you have to go survival for health leech. I think you can go necromancy and gastronomy on any color and it's actually totally fine. The shield health regen is absurd, admittedly. It's like 6% per melee parry at some point, but it's ultimately unnecessary. Unless you build around it, you know, iron staff and parry shields and whatnot. Oh my god, this freaking bug bite on my hand. I'm like biting it because I gotta hold the controller with my other hand. It's so annoying. Actually, this is a pretty decent weapon. I need to hit something. You know, we've got the combo going. Let's keep it going and deal with some enemies, right? Well, we already dealt with these guys. We're gonna lose our balanced sword, unfortunately. And there it goes. And there's our off-color scroll. Like immediately, as predicted. Well, it's not like we were guaranteed to get it. It's just a minor playing of the odds. If you want to go, you know, with the points into survival. Ding, ding. I do love hearing the guaranteed crit sounds, though. Whoa. Hey, knock it off. Ah, I got hit, so I lost my combo. My combo. Necro's so good for whatever build you run, says AJD. No one, well, I don't know. What's people's opinions on gas? Because everyone always talks about Necro. Necro's good for any color. I think people are sleeping on gas. I don't know what a lot of people say. Only what people in my chat tell me. But people in my chat always talk up Necro, like it's the next best thing. And here I am like, dude, gas. Lemon suggests if you're going tactics, add Wings of the Crow. He would. Gastro's busted, but so is Necro. Okay, so you You don't bring it up because it's obvious. Gotcha. Well, of course everyone likes Necro. Oh my god, my sneezes. Well, oh my god. I tried to use the bats. Thank you, get rid of the damn bats. God, I hate them. They're so bad. I fired him in the wrong direction and you can't turn around, so I was just throwing bats into the wall. Because I did it when I came out of a dodge roll, and I guess doing it when you come out of a dodge roll makes it a little hard to actually get it out. Hey, come here. Yeah, Gastro, it's really good off color because it's flat, I suppose. Which is why you get good value there. But I think I did the math, well, I kind of did the math previously, and it was pretty much equivalent to the Necro heal. Okay, look, it's getting a little clustered. Oh, I didn't get poisoned. Oh my god, I am just so sniffly today. It didn't even start like this. It was just when I took a little quick break to go get a drink. I walked through the house, the old dusty house that I live in. Oil grenade. I don't want an oil grenade, I want something else. Something that applies fire would be ideal. Victims burn when they ground, burns the ground when destroyed. Victim of bleeding spreads it. You know, honestly, give me a knife dance over the oil grenade. Shouldn't have just done that so willy-nilly. It could have been a mimic. But the freezing effect, having something that might help me when I'm dealing with some of these annoying flying enemies? Yes, please. Auric says, survival maybe use a shield, which I didn't use before, still not reliable, but able to parry, but improving. I mean, you don't even need to parry with the shield. The shield provides you a huge benefit by just giving you that invincibility when you get hit. Sure, it absolutely helps, and for some enemies more than others. For some attacks more than others. For some bosses more than others. The backpack at least. You know, there's a reason why sometimes I go shield acrobata pack with the, or parry pack, whatever the frick it's called, against the queen. Because being able to parry your ranged projectiles back when she tries to absorb them is absurd damage. Any boss that fires projectiles can be destroyed by a good parry shield and some good parries. Shots pierce all enemies. A lightning bolt. Lightning bolt! Hey, we did get to 60. We didn't get too many 60s on the last run, so to get one here, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Well, I say that, but I do remember at the end of the run we did get a like 123 on the lightning level, lighthouse level, or lighthouse previous level, prior to the lighthouse level. You know what I'm talking about? That one. Auric says, I try to heal with the parry mutation. That is a good way of practicing, for sure. Because you are very much incentivized to parry when you can heal off of it. What is this exit? This must be the one that we're looking for. I can kill him. I can kill him before the lasers get to me. Invisible for 5 seconds without attacking. That's very handy, for sure. Ancient sewers, that was the ramparts. No, that was the, wait, it is the ramparts. We gotta go... We gotta go directly from the sewers to the ramparts to add it to the map. And we haven't been there in a long time, and we can fight Bridge Boss. All right, let's do it. I remembered this time. Man, I have not been here in a long time. I kind of don't even know what to expect. Double damage carbine. Does that affect the poison damage? You know, why don't we find out? I don't know if it does. The DPS number on the carbine was doubled, but I think maybe the poison cloud doesn't get doubled? It's hard to tell. Dude, combo. We got a fast weapon. No bank. I don't think it does. Yeah, that's the thing. It's, there's a lot of questions that I have regarding things like that. Like, what actually affects damage? Does the double damage affect DOT? What about plus damage on a DOT target? Does that affect the DOT? What about mutations? Do those affect the DOT that you apply? There's so many questions that I have regarding that okay. Dum, 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 dum. That I just don't know the answers to. I would like to. Requires some experimentation. No! No! I threaded the needle! Well, I know there's nothing down there now. Let's not make the same mistake twice. I look like I have a paper sword when I run. What? Also, this enemy, he can fire that backwards? He can! Oh my god, that's so annoying. Hold on, I know, just deal, okay? Heal up. Man, that is really annoying that he can fire those shockwaves backwards. I guess technically that's what the incomplete one does. He does fire it backwards as well as forwards, but means I'm gonna have to change how I engage with those enemies. Basically, it's drop turrets and then run. No, I did it again! Oh my god, I thought that there would be a landing platform and then the gap. Instead, it was just the gap parallel to the building this time around. God damn it. Get out of here, Crystal. No one likes you. Podge Champ says this place is so cursed. Funnily enough, like, maybe it's because I haven't been here in a while. It's probably because I haven't been here in a while. I find myself having more difficulty with these types of floors. I really do. I find myself having difficulty with these theoretically earlier floors. I wanted to keep my combo going. Because they all have their own, like, annoying tricks that you don't really get on some of the other floors. Whether it's protectors in the promenade or lots of annoying flying enemies here. I mean, I guess the sewers have those as well. Can you see in advance which elites put those shooting thingies on the ceiling? Well, they don't put it on the ceiling, it just kind of floats, but no, you don't know what elite does what until you engage it. Which is kind of what makes it pretty hard. Because you don't know what elite's gonna put a box around you, you gotta fight in the box. Maybe you wanted to run, maybe that was your whole engagement, and on the fly, you have to immediately say, you know what, I can't fight in the box anymore. And also, certain elite effects get countered by them being dazed. For instance, if they have the rotating laser, like it shoots out in one direction and then turns around them like clockwise. If you stun them, that laser gets stopped, but the laser box doesn't get stopped if you stun the enemy. So sometimes it's a little tricky. That's gonna hurt. Let's get you to come down here. Brrr. I like the extra jump. I think it would be really nice if you could see what the elites are, because it would help a lot with some engagements. He rolled away? Concierge doesn't roll away. Kind of have a bit of a bleed build going on here, but only a bit. We got enough money, so I'm gonna buy the flask. And you know, let's buy the health as well. This is just basically a reset. Hey, the damage we've taken up to this point doesn't really matter. We're gonna be stuck with this equipment for a while, but let's build it back. Hate that guy. Okay, stop. Lots of, you know what? I think one of the more annoying parts about this floor is the climbing that you have to do. You find yourself in those situations sometimes where you're trying to climb a chain and there's an enemy on top of it. The climbing mechanics in this game are not perfect, so. Sometimes they can put you out a little bit. Herbs are jerks. Yeah, they are. All the enemies are jerks, though. They're all jerks in their own unique way, which makes them all pretty well designed, I guess. Yeah, we have no money. Don't know if we're gonna have any mimics if we can't even afford enough to select the item from the shop, so we don't know if there's gonna be mimic in the future as a result. No cursed chests, but we've done everything here. There's also a scroll right here. Why is that combo still going with the sword? Oh, didn't quite keep the combo going. Bonk. We need all the cash we can get on this one. Finally able to kill those guys without them getting a shot off. Just required a few points. Not a big fan of an early, I couldn't see the door. There's too much blood on it. What is this, Doom? No, it's more like Brutal Doom. It's a lot of damage. I will take this, whatever it is. Can't quite tell. But, oh, right, I can't roll through that. Last shot of the combo absorbs nearby flames to grow and deal 15% more damage per flame absorbed. I'll take it over the throwing knives. It's a cool combo because it's so, like, it's a cool legendary because it's so unique, but I don't think it's particularly effective. We'll take it though. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? Being able to... Pyrotechnics won't have oil. I don't have anything that applies oil. We should try to like reroll Sinew Slicer for that. Unless throwing knives apply oil? No, just more damage from burning oil. I see myself replacing this at some point. Unless we have like another way of producing fire on the ground to make this thing grow. Alright. Plus damage against a bleeding target. Should be able to apply that. Victim of bleeding spreads it. Maybe we're not gonna get oil. We should, it like doubles the damage of pyrotechnics. So let's see if we can get something. Okay, I am out of money. I forgot that I was so poor. Okay, let's take a... Get support plus 36 damage bonus on an arbitrary type and quantity of our attacks, I guess. Because I don't know what gets the damage bonus, but sure, why not? Wow, why is he glowing like he's Jesus? Okay, I'm glad I got out of that. I'm getting a crit on the last shot, which is interesting. Well, he's dead. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Barricade. Spreads inflammable oil. You know, if we're I mean, I like that effect. If we're going for, if we go the poison route, we have another DOT to apply, but do I really care? I have nothing that really synergizes with poison. We're not building into poison. We could go electrodynamics, which is always nice to have, I guess. I don't know. You know, I feel like I'm just gonna skip it. That requires too much brain power to process. Did get a flawless though. It's a legendary knife dance. Okay, bleeding causes poisoning. Well, on the bright side, now we never have to worry about enabling the poison. We've got it right here. Bleeding, poisoning, victims freeze nearby enemies when they die, and shots pierce. Okay, I mean, that does seem pretty decent. We could take double knife dance, I guess. Go for big bleed burst damage, but no. We'll take one knife dance. Yeah, we'll take one knife dance. But those knives will also apply poison. And it's a decent amount of poison damage too, if I remember correctly. I've had things like this in the past, and usually the poison is a meaningful amount of damage. so that seems pretty okay. I know what the game's gonna want. It's gonna want Stilt Village Clock Tower. I don't want to do that though. I want to get a legendary. But I always want to get legendaries. It's kind of my thing. I do find myself not really caring about the combo anymore, since I am just pretty much using the pyrokinesis here. But we can enable the extra damage on the balance blade by burning them and then smacking them around. Thing is, it's a base level weapon, so it's not actually doing that much damage. Oh, hey, look! Another off-color scroll. It's almost like the game gives these to you on purpose. Oh, hold on, I fell. Okay, thank you. Really hope I'm going the right direction. I gotta kill you, unfortunately. Oh, I say unfortunately. It's not that unfortunate. All right. Let's get the chest. I believe. Bonk. Da, 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 da. You've outraged the gods. Impaler. I think we gotta take this. It's just more damage. It is a lot more damage. Hey, 9, welcome. Good luck with the runs. So far, so... well, let's have some luck here because we are cursed. But so far, so good. Oh crap, what a jump. We'll go this way. Whoa! Hey, that freaking bird's up there. Hey, that freaking bird's trying to kill me. Get out of here, bird. Freaking rude dude. Oh. He did die to poison and bleed, which is nice. Thank you. I'm a little scared right now, actually. Also, something teleported. Well, no, something spawned. I don't know where it went. Okay, they gotta go. That dude's burning to death. I thought I saw an Inquisitor down here, which is why I'm a little scared that I don't see him anymore. But I think that was just a mistake. I don't think there is an Inquisitor around here. I do see this enemy up here who should be easy to take out. There we go. There we go. There's an Inquisitor. Different Inquisitor, though. Da-da-da-da. Ashenran, hello. Hello, good luck. Well, hopefully good luck. So far, so good luck. Really, though, my good luck is, I hope that we get a nice weapon or item from this. Let's see what we got. I do see an owl. What is the legendary owl? Shots pierce. That's pointless. Holy water. Oh, it's a tombstone. Oh god, it's so good. The damage is so good. 8,000 DPS. It's almost better than the Impaler on the crits. But holy water causes holy rain to fall and burn enemies, but it's a tombstone. Doomstone's ready! I mean, when the game gives it to me, I gotta. Bleeding causes poisoning. You know, the hemorrhage is, it's a very good weapon for putting in the backpack, because whenever I fire a quick pyrotechnic, I'm gonna get one of those super heavy, large, slow-ass hemorrhages to come out, and we have bleeding for days. So, dude, honestly, like, put that S in the backpack and have a good time. And then the pyrotechnic, sure, it has like a weird flame absorption, but we could always remove that and just take a better quality pyrotechnic. Double damage. As a result, we won't get the high-powered shot, but what we will get is more fire, in theory. Because we're not going to be removing the fire. It's going to be inflicting more fire damage to enemies. And okay, well, I mean, do that. We'll heal up. I don't think we needed to heal up, though. I think I could have just gone back to the food shop. This is not a good floor for the tombstone, but that's okay. Nine says, I beat the queen on 5 BC for the first time last night. It was my first flawless. The servants messed me up bad. Climbing section is hard. So this is my second run of Dead Cells today. My first run, I went and fought the queen, and I think I used all 4 of my healing flasks on the servants. I did not perform to expectations. There we go. Keep that combo going, except we didn't keep the combo going at all. Man, it's getting a little hard to actually get the tombstone combo happening here. Random skills. I would take a different sinew slicer, but I will probably wait to upgrade it for a while, because it's not a big component in the run at this time. We'll upgrade it later. One, two. I feel like in this level, there's so many platforms of enemies that you really get like the cascading tombstone. Not as much as you would like, anyways. Maybe here you can probably get it a little bit. Also, I'm realizing combo works with the cascade. Nice. Look, it's no level 14 tombstone, but I'll take it. That's gonna hurt. Also, we need to replace this tombstone is what, not replace it, we need to re-roll the tombstone. It's got affixes that don't really work. There's just no enemies to combo. You know, if you get a lot of birds on screen, it'll combo off of the birds nicely. Maybe that's the secret. That did a pretty good job. I think we got a little lucky layout there for the cascade. Should be, well, there's actually a chest we haven't explored, but there should be another area too. Knock it off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh, Flint. I like that guy. This will be a lot more interesting when we actually get to the shop and Not to the shop, but to the intermission, and we can re-roll some affixes and whatnot. I'll go left. Reroll our mutations as well. It'll come to me. Just has to fall off the map first. Oh, come on. Oh, God, threaded the needle again. God damn it. Have you ever known a Flint? I've not known a Flint. I've never known a Bob either. I've known a Robert. Oh, we gotta... Oh, I can't get up there. There you go. Thank you, Malay's being cleared. Clonk. There's our levels weird box on the mini map that's always there. Let's get the heck out of here. We have all the equipment we want. I'll admit, maybe it would have been fun to have the burning everywhere, but I like what we've got. I should not have used a healing flask earlier. I should have just gone back to the shop. Could have had an extra healing flask at this point, but that's okay. Now, where do we go? Clock Tower or Undying Shores? Do we want to fight Dracula? Or do we want to fight Mausoleum Boss? I think I want to go fight Dracula on this one. I think this is an okay-ish Drac run, but Mausoleum Boss could be kind of interesting with the fire, bleeding, poisoning, turret, good damage on the tombstone. If we're gonna do that, we need to go and fight Clock. And you know what? The game wants me to do it anyways. Ye old Dracul. Is Flint short for something like Flintstone? I don't think Flint is short for Flintstone. I think Hanna-Barbera would probably be very angry if you called the Flintstones Flint. You gotta follow the design documents, you know? You gotta follow the Bible. No, I wanted to see if it was a bank! I think we had the bank earlier, though. So we're gonna go disengagement. We're gonna go with... It's Tainted Flask at 6 elites. I still don't know how that works. Oh, right, there was a run recently where I was like, I wanna go through the run and count all of the elites I fought. I did not do that, and I forgot which run it was. What were we doing? We're gonna do fire out of your backpack. If that doesn't affect the bleed damage, that's a lot of bleed for free out of the Acrobata pack. And then I think we could go support, but are we always gonna be around the turret? We might replace it. Is there anything that we'd rather have? Maybe we just want Wish? I would be fine not taking any items out of the next biome. But you know, let's roll it. Let's roll Wish. Maybe we'll get lucky. Dude, getting that for free is nice. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I know there's a... Oh, drill head. Pure Nail. I don't know what that is legendary. Now we have to ask ourselves the question, can I remember what the legendaries are? There's a perk. Sorry, not a perk. There's a aspect that gives you more legendaries, but you can't be killed by them. It's kind of like an easy mode for the curses. I was thinking, what if... That's a lot of bleed. What if there was a perk in the game, like a mutation, that gave you more cursed chests? Now you might think to yourself, that sounds a little bit powerful because the cursed chest gives you scrolls, but what if it was like YOLO, but kind of inverted, where as soon as you had to take it on the first floor, and if you took it, you couldn't get rid of it, but it made the cursed chests more likely to spawn, but also maybe harder, like 20 curse or something like that. I have a feeling though, something like that would probably break the balance of the game as much as I would want it to be a thing, so I could get more chests, of course. How did you not die from that tombstone? Man, we really gotta buff up our damage. Teleporting mother trucker. Duh. There's nothing in range to get comboed, unfortunately. Like that did some sizable damage. And don't forget you actually have a good ranged attack too. I keep wanting to just use the tombstone in these situations. As cool as that is, it's sometimes impractical. Oh, requires the key. Gotta get out of here. Manuel says, what's the name of the document used to prove if you have any criminal record or not? I don't feel like answering that question because it sounds like a trick question. Like you're trying to get the streamer to say a bad word or something. How did I not get hit by that? That was so weird. It's like if you move to the other side of him right when he does one particular attack, he just kind of leaps through you. Weird. That's why I really like this hemorrhage. It does a lot of stagger damage, so it is kind of stunning the enemies very frequently. Not even kind of, it is stunning the enemies frequently. Random weapons, I really don't know what I would pick up. Another pyrotechnic means we could have more fire damage, I guess. Fire blast does kind of just go with the fire damage for a second. But we also got to save our money because we need to do a lot of rerolls. We need to reroll for, yeah, applying oil and then having extra damage in flammable oil. So I think we're gonna hold off. Whoa! Didn't quite combo that one, that's okay. More random weapons. Are you a mimic? You gotta tell me if you're a mimic. Again, all of the fire items are showing up on this run. What's that? I heard you like to watch the world burn. That's true, we have Wish as well. I gotta pay attention to that, which I have not been doing. Oh my god. You jerk. I think it will use a healing flask here. Pretty much have to. I didn't realize that was the elite next to us. Oh my god, it's... Oh, what the heck, game? What's with the freaking elites? Get at it. I've got to use another healing flask because it doesn't even heal me to full. Good god. We should have taken Tainted Flask. My lord. It's not like we have a lot of HP though. 5,000. This is less HP than we had on the last run, but we also had more scrolls. Because I went a kind of purposefully scroll non-rich path. But, hey, look at it. Toxic Sewers Ramparts on the map finally. I think that if the final shot of the pyrotechnic absorbs a flame, I believe it has a longer lifetime. That seems to be the case. It doesn't fade out as much. No. That is not what I'm looking for. Maybe use that some more as well. Stop it. Dude, I just need the map. I need the mapping. We're going too far. I need to see if there's a cursed chest. I also need to see if I want to pick up anything with a wish. You know what? Yeah, a random skill. Well, not a random skill. And then what is Wish Sinew Slicer? Is that like double DOT? No, I think it's when you kill an enemy that bleeds, it spreads. And Flamethrower Turret is double stacks of fire, but it's so little fire damage. Telluric Shock uses a shield. Vampirism is healing, but it's not that good. Lacerating Aura, I don't remember. So it's probably like speed up. Powerful Grenade is very large explosion. Cluster Grenade is... I don't know, I don't remember. Grappling Hook, I don't know, but I don't think it's any good. Infantry Grenade is oil, but it already has oil, so it's kind of pointless. We could get a Legendary Barricade. We could go for Poison. We could go for the Electricity. I don't like the Electricity. It messes with enemy timing too much. So I think we're not gonna buy anything. At least not in that shop. Do not take the pans. That would be a problem. It would waste my wish. No cursed chests, no cursed chests. Really? No spread? The tombstone's doing enough damage to hit the Arachnotrons. I forget what those guys' names are. But it's not doing enough damage to actually kill them. It just pisses them off. Cannibals, I think it's what they're actually called, which is a terrible name. They're not cannibals. No, I'm not gonna... Ooh, this one actually worked though. It cleared out the whole floor. Now that's what I'm talking about, Volume 2. All right, well, time to actually decide on equipment, I suppose. What was in this shop? No, you can't drop a weapon and have it be wished. Firebrand was double DOT. Double the burn damage. Fire Blast, I believe it's when you crit. Like when you crit, you have a faster speed or something. Fire Blast is generate a shield when used. I assume it's not like permanently when you're holding down the button, otherwise that's too strong. Yeah, that was a good snowball effect. We don't need a new weapon, in theory. Although we could put something in the backpack. Balanced blade, meat skewer, spite sword. What is meat skewer? Sorry for looking it up, but you know, there's so many items in this game, I'm not gonna remember them all. Plus damage for hits in the back. That does synergize with the weapon itself, because you are going through the enemy and then hitting them again. Tombstone still has pretty good raw damage, though. Infantry bow. What the hell's infantry bow? Also, the more I look it up, the more I'll remember. Makes the victim bleed. I think the legendary affixes that make them bleed are not that strong, but bleeding causes poisoning, like on the knife dance, uses the base damage value of the bleed in the calculation, but makes victims bleed, being the legendary affix on the bow, it's like 5 bleed damage. I think, don't quote me on that. But none of this is very interesting, so I think I'm just gonna keep my current loadout and just go fight the boss with the current garbage that I have. Where the hell's the exit? Oh, there it is. Excuse me. We have 25 in brutality. Is it just me, or does that feel low? I mean, we ended the last run at 36, and there was only one floor between here and the end. Okay, so we need to start rerolling things to get that burn synergy really working here. Plus 40% damage is pretty good, but we can get burning oil, I think. Piercing and plus damage on bleed should be okay. Plus damage plus crit damage is pretty good. Sinew Slicer can be rerolled. Plus damage on burning oil. But can we have something that applies oil? Dude, I need something that applies oil. Shots pierce all enemies. If I can reroll the tombstone into oil and burning oil, that's okay. Bleeding and burning oil, where am I getting the oil from? That's really good though. Hemorrhage is the cheapest reroll, so. But we didn't get it. I have nothing that applies oil, really? I really don't have anything that applies oil. Dude, maybe I just want to get like an oil grenade or something. I have a feeling, by the way, that this clock fight is gonna be terrible. I think this is gonna be very, very bad for me. So we're gonna throw this down and get that 10-second recharge. Yeah, sometimes you get oil on like everything accidentally, and I just really want it here, but I'm not getting it. It makes sense that the Fire Blast isn't gonna do it because it synergizes. Wow, nice. Bad timing. That was stupid. I'm not that good at fighting Clock Boss, even on the best of days. I gotta heal, but I have disengagement, so technically I don't have to right now. Now I do. And we can just kind of tank her to death. Not a good fight, but I didn't have any of the damage synergies I wanted, and we're still rocking a pretty terrible Sinew Slicer. So here's hoping that we can just kind of like find some good weapons on the next floor. And we've got disengagement, so maybe we can find something. Sorry, wish. You know what we could do? We could take any equipment, any color equipment, and try to find something in the other categories. Like if we want a trap, maybe we should go tactics and look for a trap. I know I could have taken an infantry grenade for oil, but I think it's a little bit of a waste. Bwah, 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 bwah. Also, maybe I should have taken Tainted Flask for maybe another opportunity at a heal, but you know, there's a small chance we can buy one, but because this is not an incentivized biome, we probably won't be able to get one. Yo, why is there a door here? Very strange place for a door. A door? You know, we could go hyper light sword, spreads oil, and burning oil, but doesn't it reroll? I think it rerolls, but that is a very tempting take. We would lose the tombstone and the pyrotechnic, but we don't need them for the final fight. I mean, it's not gonna combo into any other kills, unfortunately, but I just really wanted to get him. That'll kind of combo. That'll combo. Yeah, we probably won't get the cash as much as it would be nice to. There we go, we like that. So yeah, I am thinking maybe Hyperlight. I've used it in the past, and it's actually pretty decent, with the Legendary especially, because you do get more, you get way more damage out of it. Like, way. Oh, close your eyes. Okay, wait, still keep your eyes, okay, it's fixed. Yeah, you get a lot for a little. Dude, our damage is terrible. I can't do enough damage to get the combo going. Don't make him an elite. You jerk. And it's, I mean, we skipped a floor. We haven't found any bonus scrolls in this one, so it makes sense. This is why you gotta not skip the floors when you find them. Dun, 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 dun. Gong, gong, gong. I mean, we are at 60. It's not like you get to feel bad about being at 60 kills on a floor. How did you not get hit at all by that? That's what I want to know. What were you doing with your time? So 28 scrolls. Ice shard. Probably not gonna wish that one into existence. How many fragments do we have? 2. There's a fragment down there. Dude, I'm leaning towards Hyperlight. I forget what the legendary is with the crowbar, but I don't think we need it. You know, I'm kind of I am curious. Sorry. Crowbar. Hits in the back. It's so, like, boring. The game is just trying to make everything into Assassin's Blade, I guess. Dude, the stun on the freaking hemorrhage. Light speed. Nah. Let's go get that scroll fragment and move on. So we'd be able to stack up finally a better amulet. You burn the ground when you run, downward smash attacks burn the ground. Still no oil, but we lose the extra jump, but we still have the projectile damage reduction, I guess. That was weird. Go, my little friends, exsanguinate them. Okay. 29, only have 10,000 HP. Little low. There we go. Burning the ground when you run is pretty nice to help enable that fire synergy. I'm not actually using pyrotechnic as much as I should. We are finally at enough damage where we can kill those enemies. You keep your gold. I got gold, but he killed the shopkeeper. You jerk. Now there's no shop on the floor, I think. Ugh. Well, there's a food shop. You, god damn it, death. Hey, come here. I'm still thinking about that choice that we have for the legendary. I think ultimately it would be a good idea. Whoa. I think it would be solid. Hey, come here. Ah, I just need more brutality. Brutality. I like that hallway because that is clearly a hallway that's supposed to have another exit for lore purposes. And then it just never does. Because I have it turned off. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. I'm worried about that enemy. There's oil, but low stats. I'm worried about that enemy because he can go through stairs. No other enemy can pathfind correctly through the staircase except for him. It makes him very scary. When you don't anticipate the actual correct pathfinding. I want this. This is our Medusa. I guess it's down another level? It's a long Medusa. Ah, there we go. It's a long Medusa path. Oh, not quite. You gotta try to get the combo. Dude, we are surprisingly close to getting to 20K. If we get just like a little bit more money, maybe from the Medusa fight, we'll be there. Look, you got me, I got you. Get him! Oh no, I didn't get my health back. I was really hoping for my my heal on that, but I guess the tombstone doesn't heal you. Thank you for the watermelon, it's delicious. I appreciate it. Let's do this trap. Look, you hit me, I healed. Yeah, I just wonder how much gold we're gonna get out of the chest, because I think it does drop some nuggets. No? Really thought it did. We could go for a legendary bone. I think that's not what I'm looking for. It's like crits give you some movement or something. If I just look up bone, I mean, I guess that's what it's called. It's called bone. Increases your movement speed for 5 seconds after a crit. That does not seem important. All right, let's get the last remaining scroll. That's what helped earlier. Killing them in one hit now. Hey, Hell9, welcome. How you doing today? Now for the ultimate question of this run, can I kill death? Dude, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna, oh, there's a cannon! It's just faster projectile speed though, we don't need it. I think I'm gonna take the hyperlight. I think it's actually worth more than the tombstone. It should end up doing a lot of damage, I think. I'm great, how about you? I'm doing pretty fine as well. Pretty fine indeed. Yeah. Kiwi, welcome. I'm kind of new. What am I supposed to do in general? Kiwi, Dead Cells, at its core, is a fast-paced action combat experience with a little bit of platforming elements thrown in, reminiscent of like an old Castlevania or like Castlevania, especially on the level where I am right now, which is literally Castlevania. But play Dead Cells, find some weapons you like, smash some enemies, fight bosses, unlock new items with the cells that you collect. Just try to have a good time. Don't walk into spikes, that too. All right, we're gonna wish. The crits up is gonna do a lot. Hey, we have poison damage on the weapon, which synergizes with the sword. And you know what? Maybe this is actually what we want instead of oil, instead of burning oil. Because the hemorrhage will crit on bleeding or poison. Dude, I think this is what we want. That burning oil is impossible, but the poison is 80% damage, and we have it in the form of a gun. So that's incredibly easy to enable. In fact, we don't even have to reroll anything. And if we don't have to reroll anything, we just need 1,300 bucks to be able to afford a heal. Because currently I have none. Good God. I doubt we're gonna find 1,300, but there is that cannon that we can sell. $1,215 is what we need. There's several enemies left to kill as well. And you know what? If we have to, I can sell the hemorrhage. That's $750. That's more than halfway there. I managed to defeat the first boss and encountered a lot of NPCs that were asking me things like free them from their cell or find their rune, but I didn't find anything. Free them from their cell or find their rune. Oh, so what you're talking, so what that is, Kiwi, let me actually show you the map here. We'll do a little bit of tutorialization. So your first path through the game is Promenade of the Condemned, into Ramparts, into Black Bridge, and that's the first boss. But when you get to the Promenade, you unlock a rune. The rune allows you to climb vines. That unlocks the sewers. And from the sewers, you can go sewers into Ramparts, I believe. The sewers unlocks a new rune, and that new rune you take to the Promenade, and that allows you to get to the ossuary. And then you go to the ossuary, and then I I guess you go back to the bridge, but the ossuary unlocks another rune, which enables another path through the game. So you have to do a new run, find the other path through the game, and then I think the final path is Toxic Sewers, Ancient Sewers, Insufferable Crypt, Slumbering Sanctuary, and there you'll get the final rune. And then when you have the final rune, you can take any path you want. So you just gotta play. Yeah, just play. Just have a good time. Engage with the combat. It's a very satisfying gameplay. I need $500, please, game. I'm like, maybe I can find a hidden wall rune. I need one gem. One gem will do it. So there's an enemy here. They don't give enough. They do not give enough cash individually. Two enemies down here. I need 344. But we've done everything. You get cells by doing the bonus area, which I do not care about. I think we're out. I think that's it. There's no more money. I really wanted to be able to buy a health flask. What we might have to do instead is just re-roll the mutations and optimize for HP. And, well, I mean, we can take Dead Inside and Recovery. That should be decent. L9 says, this is me IRL, looking for pocket change. All right, where's the healing shop? It's up here. L9 says up. Up, go back. Tell me what I'm looking for. There's something in the wall, okay. You say up, go back, but you're not telling me why. Something in one of the walls, okay. Oh, I think, are you talking about the passageway through the walls here? Which is just a roll? Are you just talking about, is it here? Oh, so one of these areas has a roll passageway through a wall. If there's an item, I'm not seeing it. I need a map. There's a secret. Where? You gotta tell me. Don't just say there. You say go back, but we're on like a 15-second delay. Like you gotta use your pretend you are a you know, TomTom. Remember TomTom? Does that still exist? Please go right. Well, actually, don't be like TomTom. You gotta be more like, I guess, Google Maps. Take the first left on Main Street. Go down 2nd Street. You're like, something in the wall. Go up. Okay, I'm going up. Am I there yet? Am I there yet? It says stop. Okay, when? When am I supposed to stop? If there is like this, because there's a little roll there. Dude, if there's money, I'm buying a heal. Actually, you know, it's probably worth more just to get Dead Inside, because it's not like the heal is going to be worth more. It's going to be worth 60% HP. So I think we're going to get out of here. Although now I am very curious if there actually is something in the wall. Because if there isn't, I can hold this over their head forever. Like, actually hold it over their head forever. Also, like, you could have just said left of one of the teleporters, like just immediately left of one of the teleporters, and then we could have been done in 4 seconds. Walk slow, like, just so that people understand what I'm dealing with here. In the wall, up, no, go back, go up, no idea, stop, walk slower, left. Thank you for pointing that out. I do appreciate that, because there was that one time, I bring this up whenever I talk about stuff like this. There was that one time I was in a level, there was a hidden rune on the floor, one of the ones that give you an extra scroll, and over the course of the level, it had moved, it had migrated. So it was in the air. which is never supposed to happen, and it was effing hilarious. For 5 minutes, I was walking around, and people were like, I checked the VOD, it's there, I don't know what happened to it. And then I saw it up on the freaking wall. Anyways. Plus damage on a poison target. We're gonna reset our mutations. I think that's worth more. We might not need disengagement, but we do need dead inside. And we can take recovery, which is probably better than disengagement at this point, just to allow us more time to get our health back. So that's what we're going for. Since I have no heals, I used them all like a dummy. Let's do it. Which means what we could have done is recycled hemorrhage, but that's okay. Yeah, we don't need to worry about sinew slicer. I was nervous, okay? Good outfit for this. So it's gonna be lots of guns and then swords, hopefully, but this guy's kind of hard to hit. The damage is pretty good. Oh, except for that. Whoa! Ah, I'm so bad at that too. Okay, we have like 60% health. I have literally 60% health. I don't have any like passive damage generation here. I think that's a bit of a problem. Spreads inflammable oil, victims burn when they die. We have no burn synergy. Just remove this. I'm not that good at the second phase, especially where the lasers are concerned, so I might try to go slow on that and not get under him. And I should definitely stay on the middle platform when he does the lasers, because he does 2 sweeps followed by the beam. You know what, I'm going in. That should not have hit. Okay, that laser goes for way too long. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I tossed that. There's no reason to. I'm dead. Oh, I hate that. I hate when he breaks the floor and then you fall to your death. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying, but that's okay. It was a good run. I used way too many health flasks, and we should have probably taken a tainted flask to get our health back at some point during the run. But you know what? I did accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. We skipped a floor and went up to the ramparts, which allowed us to complete the biome map. I've been trying to do that for a while, or wanting to do that for a while, I should say. So that's been completed, but we also got no bonus scrolls, and I didn't really feel that comfortable even going into the fight with the build that I had. I'm not that good with hyperlight, but it was fun nonetheless. I gotta be a little bit faster on that fight about getting from the middle platform to the side platforms when he does that sweep, because he breaks the ground, and I always forget about that fact during the fight. I remember it during the meteor attack, because the meteor breaks the middle, and then when you climb, the sides go away. But I always forget it when he does that side-to-side sweep. Because he does 2 different versions of that. One version, he hits the top platforms, and one of them he hits the middle platform. I'm trying to justify my loss, but the game's hard, and I hate that, that boss. Fun run, though. Rip at the end. But, you know, that's acceptable for now. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me try that again. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.